Hey guys, welcome back to the Detailing Space. And if this is your first time here, my name is Matt, and today we're going to be going over the basics on how to wash your car without getting too involved, too nerdy or anything like that. We're just going to go over the absolute basics. So maybe you've just passed your test, maybe you've just bought a new car and you want to start looking after it. Yeah, today we're just going to quickly go over how to properly wash your car. So what are you going to need? Well, not much. You're definitely going to need a bucket, two if you can, a couple of wash mitts, again, 2 is ideal. A shampoo, today we're going to be using Autoglym's Bodywork Shampoo Conditioner, and a towel to dry the car afterwards. So as I say, it's not too in-depth. You can use whatever you've got under your kitchen sink if you absolutely have to, but today we're going to be talking mainly the process of washing your car. So first of all, then you're going to get your clean buckets. If you're using 2 buckets, you're going to want to fill one of those up with clean water. It could be hot or cold, it's your preference. And the other bucket, you want to start filling that with some clean water and then add in your shampoo. Before you add the shampoo, make sure you give it a mix, especially if the product's been sat on the shelf for some time. Just make sure everything's mixed up inside the bottle beforehand. And then just add a nice dash of that into some running water and get that foaming up. Drop in your wash mitts as well, let them soak up the soap and shampoo just whilst you go ahead and clean your wheels and do other bits and bobs. I should have probably mentioned earlier, a pressure washer would be ideal, but you don't essentially need one. A hose pipe would be fine, or even just a watering can if you live in a block of flats or you've not got access to a pressure washer or a hose. So to start off with then, I like to go around the windows first, get those nice and clean. And then we're going to work top down. So yes, I say top down. I normally start on the bonnet first of all, and then I hit the roof afterwards, just because it's the way I've done it. But yeah, you can do the roof and then the bonnet. So we're doing the flat panels first of all. So you've got a saloon as well with a bit of a boot. You would clean that next. You then want to work around the car in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. I typically start around the driver's front wing, give that a wash down, and then just do the tops of the doors and the rear 3/4 panel as well. When washing, it's worth bearing in mind as well, try and wash out of direct sunlight if possible. If not, you may have to find that you rinse as you go. You don't want the shampoo soaking and drying onto the car and leaving possible marks behind afterwards. So yeah, keep the pressure washer, the watering can, the hose pipe, whatever to hand if you can, and just rinse the suds away if you absolutely have to. So anyway, back onto the wash stage, and as I said, working in straight lines. I like to go backwards and forwards rather than up and down. And then we're going to work the driver's door again, starting top down. Once you've done half of the door, flip that mitt over. You've got 2 sides to the wash mitt and do the other half. Then head back to your rinse bucket, give the wash mitt a rinse out and just make sure there's no contaminants on there. If your car's extremely dirty and you've got leaves or maybe a bit of bird muck or anything like that, make sure that's out of the fibres as well. Then head back to your soapy solution and hit the rear door next. Essentially from there on, it's a rinse and repeat method. So work the top of the door down, do half the door, flip the mitt over, and then do the second half of that door again, top down. Do the rear of the boot, and then again down the passenger side. And as I mentioned, we need 2 mitts, so now we're going to be grabbing our second mitt. In this case, I've got a blue one, and this is for the extreme lowers of the car. So on most cars, you'll have probably a crease in the door. In the case of this car, we've got a nice plastic piece of trim. I'm using that as my boundary, so I've taken the red mitt as far as that, and then the blue mitt will do that. That's the extreme lowers. That's going to be the dirtiest part. So I like to use a separate mitt for this. And again, you're probably going to want to hit the rinse bucket a little more often than you would do with the other parts of the car to make sure there is no tar deposits, no dirt and grime stuck in the fibres that could potentially scratch other parts of the car. So once you've gone around and done all that, just give the car a thorough rinse down and keep rinsing until the water's clear. At that point, you know, all the shampoo solution has vanished. And then finally, to get that extra clean look, you want to dry the car. If you leave it to dry naturally, you are going to get water spotting. So with your drying towel, again, work top down just to dry the car. Once again, I typically like to start with the windows first, get the towel slightly moist. It just helps dry the bodywork a little bit better later on. And again, start top down, start the roof, then the bonnet, and then just work around in a methodical manner, clockwise, anti-clockwise, whatever floats your boat. So yeah, there we have it then. That's how you easily and safely wash your vehicle without causing any damage. Just take your time. As I say, work top down, that is the main part. and use a really high quality soapy shampoo solution. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. We've got a bunch more of these basic videos coming. If you did enjoy it, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please consider subscribing. You can click this icon just here, and yeah, according to YouTube, you'll like these videos down below. So hope you enjoy this one, and see you in the next video.